Welcome back, lawn lovers. BW here. Hey, let's start a new renovation. It's August 23rd today, and it's time for me to begin this year's Even Easier Easy Lawn renovation. These are the tools I'll be using for the first part of the renovation. Water, Roundup Concentrate Plus, laser spray indicator, measuring cylinders, my Earthway sprayer, heavy-duty rubber gloves, eye protection, long-sleeve shirt and pants, and rubber boots. First I'll fill the tank with about half of the water that I need. Then I'll measure 6 ounces of Roundup Concentrate per gallon of water that I'm using, and add it to the sprayer. Then I measure 1/2 ounce of the spray indicator per gallon of water, and add that to the sprayer. Now I need to add the rest of the water, but I'm going to use a pail to fill the sprayer, because I know from experience that the hose will cause the mixture to foam up like dishwashing soap, and there'll be blue foam oozing out of the top and going all over the place by the time I fill it to the proper level. It always helps if the sprayer is sitting fairly level. There are fill markings on the front of the sprayer that I'm checking to make sure that I've filled it to the proper level. There, that should do it. Now I'll just remember to put the top back on and shake it up a little bit. Then set the spray nozzle. There, I'm ready to go. Last year I showed you how to do an easy lawn renovation. This year I'd like to also tell you why it's an easy lawn renovation. I began renovating my lawn a couple of years ago because the grass that I have is over 40 years old and is no longer uniform in color or grass type. One reason why this is an easy renovation is because I'm renovating the lawn in manageable sections. No part of this renovation process ever takes me more than a couple of hours to complete. That means that I can easily get each part done in an afternoon at my convenience. This year I'm renovating about 4,300 square feet in 2 parts, a 1,100 square foot area and a 3,200 square foot area. This sprayer makes this part of the renovation much easier for me, but it's expensive, so unless you have a large lawn, I don't expect you to have one of these. A conventional hand sprayer would work just fine on a small lawn. Of course, the easiest way to do this part of the renovation would be to hire your local lawn fertilization service to come out and spray it for you. Don't feel bad about doing that. You can do the rest of the renovation yourself. I chose Roundup Concentrate Plus for this renovation because it contains dicot to speed up the browning of the lawn, and I'll be able to tell what is dying and what may need another spray much sooner than I would with a product without dicot. With this product I can plant grass seed just 3 days after spraying, but it may take a week or 2 for all of the grass to die. I hope to be seeding in just 1 week, so I need to be able to quickly tell if any spots need another spray. The product label says to skip a mowing before applying. This side lawn is due for a mow, but it's still pretty short, and I've never used it on grass this short before, so I'm interested to see how well it works over here. Make sure you take off your boots and carry the sprayer to a safe area, otherwise you'll leave behind dead footprints and wheel tracks. Here's what makes an easy renovation even easier for me. You'll find lots of advice online about how you need to wait 2 weeks, then spray again, then water, and wait and see if anything grows, then spray again, and so on, until you're convinced that no weed will ever grow on that soil ever again. In the meantime, one or several of your local feathered friends does a flyover and makes a small deposit of weed seed, or a storm blows in some weed seed from your neighbor's lawn. I understand that I may miss a weed with the sprayer and that some of the wild birds I feed may make a deposit, but I think it's easier to deal with the weeds later. It's very easy for me to see the weeds that pop up in the new grass seedlings. They grow much faster than the new grass and can be easily treated by rubbing weed or grass killer on them. I can do all that in the fall and the following spring with Kentucky bluegrass because it establishes so slowly. This sprayer sprays at a rate that will make me spray the entire area twice. It looks like I may be coming up a little short this time. I must have made my passes a little too close together. I'll have to refill and finish this pass, and then try to spray the rest as evenly as possible over the entire area. I'll just try to make it so that the color looks as even as possible. That spray indicator comes in very handy sometimes. Be sure to read the label on whatever grass killing product you decide to use. You'll find very important information on the label, like how soon after spraying you can plant your grass seed, how to mix the product safely, the protective clothing you need to wear, and how and when to apply it. The label for this product says to skip a mowing before applying, and to water the lawn 2 to 3 days after applying if it's been dry. That makes the product work better. I also bought a couple of Roundup ready-to-use pump sprayers that I'll use to touch up the edges and any spots that I might have missed with the big sprayer. I added spray indicator to those too. That's it for part 1 of this even easier lawn renovation. Don't miss the next video, I'll be starting part 2 of the renovation. And remember, you can do it.